Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the 3 rods and reels that I run, and then I even laid out a few baits as an example that I run on each pole. We're going to start out with the smallest rod to the biggest rod. This one's taped. You'll see in a blooper later this year. Short story, but we're going to save that for later. So this is a Musky Innovation Select Series spring bucktail rod. It's rated for 3/4 to 4 ounces. It's an awesome rod. I bought this at the Musky show from Hook Look Lures. The guy's name's Doug. It was like 80 bucks or 75 bucks. So if you need a rod, that's a quality rod. Check them out, buy one of these things. It's awesome. On here I have a Daiwa Alexa 300. It's a little dirty, but I've had this on for 4 years and it's awesome. I got nothing bad to say about them. Totally recommend them to anybody. With 80-pound Power Pro and a 90-pound wire leader, the strand, with this easy clip. But I use this pole almost all year round for throwing small baits. So we'll set the pole down. I'll show you some baits I run on it. This bait, this is a Spanky Firefly. It's a 6/6. It's a bait I caught my first fish of this year on. Throws these baits really far, actually. You can really ping these things out there, and it's got enough backbone to fling it out, but it's not too stiff where you can't cast it at all. So you don't have to worry about backlashes. Because you set the Alexa over here, you can move the screw and spin that around and dial it right in. I can ping that thing a long ways. Another bait I would throw on it, something more this size, like the Shredder from TNA Tackle. Never caught a fish on this bait, but I've had a couple hit it. Caught a couple northerns, but we'll get a musky on it. I also throw smaller rubber on it. This is a micro swimming dog, maybe it's what it's called. It's the small swimming dog. And I throw it on there because I can cast it really far, and I think this bait really works good on that rod. But we'll go on to the second rod. This one is a Musky Innovations Bulldog series. This is the Pro series. This is a Magnum swim bait rod. This is a 9-footer. And I also have a Daiwa Alexa 300 on here. And this I was trying out this year is some Daiwa braid. It's 80-pound Daiwa braid. I thought I'd try it out this year, but haven't figured out what I think about it yet. So this is a 9-foot rod. It's a heavy, and what I throw on it, I like to throw my Boilermaker on it. Works my Boilermaker good. Almost all my top water I'll toss on there, but it throws the Poseidons and the Mag Bulldogs really well. So kind of that mid-range stuff that's not too small, but it's not too heavy. I throw on this pole. Switching over to the third and final pole. This thing is a beast. This is the Chaos Tackle Assault Stick. This is a 2 extra heavy, moderate action. It's 9'6", and it actually is supposed to collapse to 7'11", but I don't know how, but I got this thing stuck. So it's stuck at 9'6", and it's kind of a mess. But it's awesome, and I have a Daiwa Alexa 400 on here. This thing is ginormous. That's a 100-pound Power Pro, and it took an entire spool of 100-pound Power Pro. Max drag on here is like 24 pounds or something like that. It's absolutely crazy. But I use this pole for throwing all the big stuff. If you want to throw a husky-sized Medusa, you can fling it far enough that everybody on the lake is like looking for the splash. And then I got the monster Medusa over here. Well, size comparison from the husky to the monster. This is like 12 ounces, maybe 13. This is like 16. I actually have thrown the Boilermaker on this pole. I think that moderate action lets you throw some lighter stuff, because I've thrown, you know, the Poseidons and the Mag Bulldogs. I've thrown them on here too. Caught the Hunchback on the boiler on this setup, and it's awesome. The leader right now, I tried to do some trolling with my 14-inch Jake for fun, just to see the action. So I got a fluorocarbon leader on here, but normally I got a 100-pound or 150-pound wire leader on there. That's what I normally run. No need to worry about it breaking. So, and if you have any questions where I got these rods from, leave a comment down below and I'll tell you where I got them from, because I definitely paid cheaper than what they retail at. Because this Pro Series rod, it's like 200 bucks at Cabela's or Bass Pro or Raleigh and Helen's I was just at over the weekend. I was like 200 bucks. I think I paid like $100 or $115, and I can't remember where I bought it from. But leave a comment down below. I'll try and find my receipt. I'll tell you where I got it from. This Pro Series I also forgot to mention before, it's rated for 2 to 10 ounces. So the other one was 3/4 to 4. This one is 2 to 10. And then the Chaos Tackle was rated for, I think it's 4 to 16. 4 to 24 ounces. And I could tell you, I have a 2-pound bulldog. I haven't tried casting it on here. That's more than 24 ounces, but I bet it could. So that kind of covers the whole spectrum from small baits to big baits on these 3 poles. I don't think you really need any more than 3. 2 could do it. I guess if you're on a budget or just starting, you could do 1. And if you're just starting on musky fishing, I would check out this Pro Series rod. Pretty much throw everything. You could throw the small stuff, you can throw the big stuff on it too, decently big. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions.